I woke up with something in my mind that growing up, the ancestors was forced to be ghosts, unknown, unrecognized, and crazed and eating unhealthy and hypnotized to the kingdom from which they really come from. Made to be illiterate and dumb, but knowing we are scientifically smarter than any and then some. I recognized one morning that pale skin disagrees with that we have this rationality that you owe us something. And you know what? I'm not even going to put that all on you. The world owed us something, including the ancestors and what we have done and what we are going through now because of the mistakes made then. Don't think because of the conquered land that you are take and you have taken and that you still living on this day, claiming that you don't owe us nothing, but then you grow silent. But then you walk around here and treat us like we're less than and beating our ass on the street with badges on and giving us more violence. So how the hell you don't feel like you don't owe us shit? The best thing you can do is crawl inside a cave and get your mind together and think about 30 ways how you can feel like you can apologize without sacrificing yourself through many short days like we have. Have you ever felt like walking inside the public area and treated like shit or treated like nothing? And wanted to go home and kill yourself and bleach your skin and look in the mirror and start cussing? Not me. I know I'm a king, but I know some brown skin that have, you know what I mean. You ain't nothing but a thing in my eyes. So how do you feel like we got this deception that you don't owe us shit? What you can give can't amount to the matter. You can't amount to the atom. You can't amount to anything or any leverage or any weight that you have did to our women and our men in battle. We were sleeping in our beds, on our pillows, laying down on our royal heads, while you climbed out of a cave and we tried to teach you new language and show you how to bathe. Did you forget? Motherfucker, quit. I love everybody that love me. It takes a cold-hearted motherfucker to be racist, and I don't have that in my soul, so face it. I don't care what you are. Anything with melanin in it is my family, and you have done them wrong. Yeah. You couldn't do that to the Haitians because the voodoo was strong. Sometimes and some of the Africans actually sold us off. But now they hate African Americans and Americans. And now that we are gone. Now we sing hymns and shit and lonely, sadful songs. Looking up to the sky, hoping for a fake God, that the same God that you represent and you praising all these different people in the law. I don't care what God you put about and represent and put on a pedestal or a stage. At the end of the day, you can't change what you owe and claim that you were brave. And claim that I'm being wrong because I'm checking your ways. Once again, I'm not going to keep telling you, dog. Yes, I am. I call myself Gawd Keenng Lio'lf. I am a lion and a wolf. A king and an ultimate hunter. In the dark, I can push. I put 2 E's and 2 N's in the middle of my name of king because I got to show you and tell you twice what I mean. Because sometimes for pale skin, it's hard for them to listen once. So I got to repeat it twice, so I double the letters in king. K-E-E-N-G. And at the end of my name is Liolf. Lion and wolf. But God means Gawd Keenng, which means God of law, gold, carbon, 666. Protons, electrons, and neutrons. Equals out the carbon, bitch. Excuse my French. Language advised. But in this matter, you think you don't owe me nothing. Think you done played us. Think you were wise. But in these days, you can't stop the simple eyes from awakening up just the way it's going to be. You try to use our science and take our melody and take our music and tell me bullshit. And now I gotta have my brainwashed mother telling me to go to church every day. Everything's gonna be all right. Don't need to do nothing but pray to God. If your ass stayed in the house all day praying to your God, then my lights gonna get paid. My lights gonna get paid. And your ass ain't going to work. Your ass ain't gonna get paid. And your lights gonna be off. And you'll be sitting in eternal shade. I am my own God. And I protect the God as the Melanin Queen, which is the true God. Gawd Keenng Lio'lf all day, every day. This ain't no play games to play. The Melanin Queen must be protected. I love all. I don't care if you Hispanic, which is our brothers too. Which is, people don't understand that even the Caucasian has melanin base in their system, but they're not the carbon people. They may be carbon based, but they are not the carbon people. We are. We are the ultimate force and the supreme, but we will never break your heart like you did ours. We are sour in the mouth. But when we teach you something, you break in the house that we already invited you in, and then you move our ass south. Put us in ropes and chains and shit, and you feel like you don't owe us nothing. In these movies, that shit hurt in the subconscious mind to show us how bad our ass was beaten and raped and taken. And Rosewood, the little white boy, said there are babies there in that grave. And that white father said, fuck them. Let them die. Ain't shit worth being saved. If you try to put a rope around my neck, I'll shake your hand. Because a tear dropped my eye, because I'll be damn, I'm going to jail, you understand? These ain't them times is ending. It ain't shit you can apologize for. Just keep a humble soul for the rest of the soul that you may or may not have. I can't blame the ones that are born now for what their ancestors have done. Because you have some whites that are good. You got some whites that say, what's up, my nigga, and cool and smoke weed in the hood. But still, it still don't make shit better than no shit make it cool. There is no apology. There is no niceness. There is nothing you can do for making up what your ancestors have done but shut your ass up, be cool, and hope that you might not have to run when this world ends. When this planet drop on this planet, you understand it. There is no reason for everybody to show hate because of what was done back in the past. I'm just saying, don't never forget when they was whooping our ass. Respect me like I respect you. There is no need to be racist and putting me down because my color was different than anything that you can see through. I don't need the church to make me feel good. I praise who I praise, which is myself, thyself, the king, the automatic. I praise the mother of the universe and Haru out there in the sun. I'm trying to get to my 7-9. And you feel like you don't owe us nothing? It's a motherfucking lie. You know what it feels like to go to a melanin husband, a black man in the field, and take his woman, his wife, the wife of his son, at her own fucking will, and take her in the cabinet and rape, and suck her breast, her milk, and all you can do is steal. And y'all piss on her, and I think I can just sit back and not die and just chill. You take the strongest black man and break him, and you just keep taking him, you even raped him too. And then you take him and stomp him down and you grape him and make juice. The fuck you mean you think you don't owe us nothing, man? Y'all get mad when we say it, but y'all still do the same shit back then now, but electronic and you pay it, nigga. Ain't even enough money in gold can hold all the bullshit that you done gave us and all the bodies you done sold and dropped down in the water. Nigga, this is Gawd Keenng Lio'lf, man. Life is a choice and death is not an option, and all that bullshit y'all be talking about. Peace and still got the guns popping in the wrong hoods, putting drugs and liquor back down. All we got the churches and liquor stores and shit in the hood that we damn sure can't afford. You putting these Jordans out in the motherfucking block and not more books. Hiding our own fucking history. And you think you don't owe us nothing? Nigga, get shook. This is Gawd Keenng talking. Life is a choice and death is not an option. I run alone, stay alone. I am the lone wolf. But my main observative is the melanin queen, because the melanin queen attracts and subtracts and brings in the melanin king. Because without a melanin queen, I'm sorry, melanin king, you won't be shit. And this goes both ways, but it's something about that melanin woman. She had the whole strip. And I ain't doing this to get no upsies or no downsies from the queen or get no upper hand, because I got my queen. I do it because the brothers don't listen as much as the queens do. We tired of suffering. Yeah, motherfucker, you owe us a lot. And we could take it out on your ass like you've been doing us for the past couple of years. At last. Now y'all hiding and digging on the ground and trying to get shelter. When this motherfucking planet drop and blow this motherfucking come down, I'm gonna stand here and look at it. Come on. Let's do it. I'm down. You know what I'm saying? GKKG. Manson. Gawd Keenng Lio'lf. Shouts out to my queen. Sweet Yams, the queen, my supreme lover, my Afro love. Shouts out to all my sisters. Y'all know who y'all is. Subscribe on YouTube and like. Support that. It's free. Just subscribe and get it. That's GKL Communication TV on YouTube. Holla at me. You can do everything else. You can go buy you some new pad clothes. My shit free. All I need is to subscribe, buddy. I'm gonna make YouTube pay me. Pay me to show love to my people for free. You dig what I'm saying? Hustle that number, baby.